France has warned it will vote down a Brexit trade deal unless its fishermen are granted generous access to Britain's coastal waters. Europe Minister Clement Beaune said each European Union member state has the power to veto any agreement if they don't agree with the terms signed by Michel Barnier. His warning comes after EU negotiators blocked talks at the 11th hour with fresh demands. Mr. Beaune said, "This no-deal risk exists. We mustn't hide it because there are businesses, our fishermen, citizens who need to know, and so we must prepare for a risk of no deal. That's to say, on December 31st there will be no more free circulation and free access to the UK market and vice versa, but it's not what we want, and the negotiations are still going on with Michel Barnier, who is in London at the moment, and I still hope we can have a deal, but I also say to our fishermen, to our producers, to our citizens that we won't accept a bad deal. Don't want to talk in those terms because we have common interests at the European level, and France is attached to the interests of its fishermen, is attached to the fair business conditions, and I think it's also the case for our partners that if there were a deal that isn't good, which in our evaluation doesn't correspond to those interests, we will oppose it. Yes, each country has a veto, so it's possible. France, like all its partners, has the means of a veto. We must make our own evaluation, of course, of this deal. That's normal. We owe that to the French people, we owe it to our fishermen, and to other economic sectors. But I want to believe we will have a good deal. But to get a good deal, it's better to be frank, and to say our interests. We have been very clear, sometimes the Brits a little less so, about our interests, and again with the Prime Minister and many members of the government we recalled at Boulogne and at Calais to our fishermen that well defend our interests.